Cubs
needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to just under 4, but one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days. Win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And underway here this evening as the first pitch is lifted in the air to center field. Hap is big Aaron Judge. The first pitch. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. A 1 pitch on its way. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses.
Up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
He froze him on the fastball there. Aaron Judge is the second out of the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And this will find its way out near the 355 sign. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
That's by him for strike 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Comes set, the 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll start in with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that brings up Javi Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bryant leads off first with 1 away. And it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Drilled on the ground to short. Torres picks it up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. And now pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Two and two.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Kyle Schwarber. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Kyle
Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Well, this is pulled. The runner still at first and one gone. No balls and one strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. The set and the pitch. Ian Happ is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A runner on first with two away. Down and away, ball one. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Hit weakly on the ground is short. Torres brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jay Happ. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss for strike one. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The batter, The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Oh.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got.
The 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Line drive to center field. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. 3-2 now. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. In there, and it's 0-1. In the dirt here. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the... Into the box now, Javier Baez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1 the count now. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
2-1.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Too low, 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
So now with 2 out and the bases empty, it's Wilson Contreras. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled off. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3. One left for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. On its way is pitch number 75.
Nope. 0-1. One ball. 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter?
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Sanchez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as it's now a 3-0 ball game. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Two and 1 the count. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. A play at the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Victor Caratini will get to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
2-0. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Dan Winkler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Voit.
Standing in now, Luke Voit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Now the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop.
Standing in, Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled away. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field as they open it up to 6-2 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Gary Sanchez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Full count now. 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Jay Happ, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey guys, that's his 2nd hit of the game. He's also got a good chance at getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
DJ LeMahieu will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he'll get there. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
This one doesn't look good.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting,
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure. Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runners are at 1st and 3rd, 1 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-1 to him now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
the batter, number 13, second baseman, David.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Jason Kipnis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's 1 for 3. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. A 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Brian Tepera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52.
7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. 0-1 the count. comes set. Now the pitch. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's in there for a base hit. His third hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Luke Voigt will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. One and one. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this last half of the 7th here. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. 1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Anthony Rizzo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Javier Baez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Judge. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Kyle Schwarber is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Gio Urshela, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Chafin is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And that'll get down for a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and this batter didn't miss it.
Torres is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. None out. Runners at first and second. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Kyle Higashioka will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For New York, number 66, Kyle Higashioka.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. 1-0 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Ball two with a sinker that runs off the inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Lifted in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, and Hayward shoots off the cannon. He is out at home plate.
Now back.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Holder is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So coming to the plate, David Bodie. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike one to start the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Kyle Ryan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, For a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Number 77.
Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for one, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Giancarlo Stanton. And this is low, ball one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes into this. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Left fielder looking up. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Now batting. The third baseman.
In now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here it comes. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Yankees 8 and the Cubs 2. Clint Frazier stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field. Chris Bryant is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Here it comes, 0-2.
after multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. One out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0. And the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-3 tonight. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jay Happ gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jay Happ. The loss goes to Yu Darvish. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.